place for me to sit down. I'm sitting on the couch. I'm old and broken.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be doing a thrift haul. This is a husband and wife thrift haul, and I've been wanting to do this for a minute because he likes thrifting now. And, you know, it's a fun thing we do together, and he likes to find certain items like
Mainly books.
and vinyl. So we just been really just having fun with thrifting out here in Alaska. The stuff is not the best out here, but you kind of have to dig for it and you'll find some really awesome pieces. So do you want to start off with your thrift haul?
My haul of books. Alright, so I'm pretty into history, but I also like books that kind of just, I don't know, I can learn something from, and so it is kind of an eclectic mix. But I do have The Other Side of History, Daily Life in the Ancient World. I suppose it was a textbook, but either way I got it for $3. So it's got like 370 pages, so it's not bad. And then I've also got Indians in American History. Again, another textbook that was $3. Another one, Lean Six Sigma. So this one is another textbook, The Essentials of Psychology. Another book that I haven't read because...
Okay, how about we get a break from the books?
Sound.
So I'm going to show you guys my two pieces. I wasn't looking for anything like this in particular. It just caught my eye. But it's actually back of me here, the Sunday Morning Sleepy Hollow. And I thought it was really, really cool and vintage. I think it's vintage. So I thought that was a really cool look. And then I also got another one. And each of them were $9.99. $9.99?
$199.
I say it so bad. $9.99.
Germany?
Stop.
$9.99.
Stop. And then I got this. It's called Berry Pickers. So really, really cool pictures. Let's go back to your books.
Rightio. For history textbooks, Native American Voices. It's got a cool cover, but also American history from a different perspective, I suppose. Continuing with my, for some reason, textbook thing, got General Science. Probably will never need this.
One more book.
Anyway, and then another category of books that I like is memoirs and kind of, I don't know, stuff that can help you get a first-hand account on history. So one of the memoirs that I started off my collection with was Obama's. Haven't read it yet. Will eventually.
So I found 3 books. And these I found like the last time we went to the thrift store.
4.
Okay, 4. Okay, we're just going to show the 2 for now.
Okay.
But it's Back in the Day by Michael Powell, and it's just basically, it shows all the different like facts and like the history of certain things, like how to, just facts about like tracking animals, weave a basket, really fun like facts. So I thought that was really cool, and I just love how vintage it looks. The more you know.
Oh,
and then I
more I
got the Joy of Mixology. I would like to learn how to like bartend for fun. The history of mixology. Mixology? Is that am I saying it right? And then some recipes. So yeah. And then now you can continue your book.
Continuing
collection.
my book collection. Alright, this isn't necessarily memoirs, but it is kind of historical documents, and I thought it was interesting. So it is all of the correspondence between FDR and Winston Churchill during World War II. Next one is, again, a textbook. Entrepreneur's Guide to Business Law. Probably won't ever need that. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Studying business, we'll find out.
The next item that I found is this like corn popper device. This is from I think like the 90s, so I thought this would be a fun product to try out.
Well, this isn't a textbook necessarily. Dividend Stocks for Dummies. I don't know why I got this. Book of North American birds. So one of my favorite types of birds, or species of birds, is ducks. And I just thought they had ducks in here, and I said, yeah, let's just get it for no rhyme or reason, because ducks.
Alright, the next item, we're just going to books.
Back, forth.
Okay, this was a fun vintage item. My husband was like telling me why we need this in our house. But it is a vintage fan. I love just stuff like this, industrial looking vintage items. I just really liked it because it's just like, I don't know when with the I'm sorry, it's so late at night and I'm tired. I'm not sure when this was popular or when this was produced.
Well, fans have been popular since the beginning of
time. Okay, I don't know if they produced this product, but I think it had to be maybe the 90s? 70s?
Made in Taiwan.
Okay. It looks very 70s just because of the colors, in my opinion.
Back to the books. Decision Points by George Bush. Again, presidential memoir. This was actually one of the few ones that I got that I actually did finish reading. Helping people win at work. So I actually would recommend this one because I can speak on it because it's one of the few books that I bought that I actually did read. This one I got because, again, it kind of goes over American history, but it's not a textbook or first-hand tale, but it is called The First Conspiracy, The Secret Plot to Kill George Washington. I haven't read it. Sounds interesting. I kind of briefly skimmed through the pages, and I did see a name in there that I vaguely remember from somewhere, whether it was, I don't know, a TV show that I watched or something from that I learned back in history class in high school. I don't know. I'll read it eventually.
Alright, so I got some dolls here. I am into vintage dolls, and my husband does not like when I bring new ones home. But I had to get this one because
as long as you don't bring Annabelle.
I just love her dress, and she has a cute little bag, and her hair's kind of crazy, but I like it. It looks a little netted up, but it's okay. I'm gonna brush it and make it look pretty. Just thought it was a really nice look. And then this one's an extra Victorian doll, and she's so beautiful, and it's still in the box, and I got it for $14.99. I think this one was $6.99, and some of the tags were like 50% off or 75% off. We did save a little bit of money on some stuff.
Books. Another textbook. It is called Out of Many. So it kind of goes over from like the 1600s America when the colonists first got here, and I want to say it goes all the way up through Reconstruction. And textbooks are a good way to kind of learn that in a fun way, and then when my son gets older, he can start using those. Okay, I'm getting rushed along. Anyway, I like hunting, and I have a lab, and I will always have labs. And even though I successfully taught him how to hunt, this book might expedite the process next time, giving pointers for field work.
Okay. Alright, so the next item are my two books. So this one is Paris, Past and Present, and it has some really nice pictures inside. And it tells like the history of these historical buildings. Very, very neat. Never been there, but I would like to one day. And then my next book is Women Artists from 1550 to 1950. Just love this like imagery here. It just looks very Victorian and old, and it just tells you about the history of the different artists back then. Some beautiful artwork, and yeah, just books.
And then I got my last two books. This one's a National Geographic, The Making of America. The history of the United States from 1492 until the present. If you have not figured it out yet, big American history fan. Atlas of the World History. So I have one that's similar to this one. This one talks about the history of the country. As a species of at least I think it is. And that's it for my books.
We did get a couple of vinyls.
This is fun.
I'm going to show you guys the vinyls that I got. Honestly, I was just there for vinyls that caught my eye or just stuff that I was like, ooh, I gotta check it out. This one is Aretha Franklin. I do personally love her music. So. And then I got Brothers Johnson. Looks like 70s music, which I'm a big fan of. This one I mainly bought because it caught my eye, and it's got Victorian women in the front. So I'm not sure what the music is going to be like, but I think it'll be interesting. Disney Little Red Riding Hood, and it's Walt Disney, so I'm pretty excited to check that out. And I do want to show yours.
So these are one of these that I'll show first is the first vinyl record that I got from the thrift store. It was actually the first vinyl I had, and it is a classic country one. I love country music. I love especially like older country music. And when I saw it had like Waylon Jennings, Jerry Reed, who else is on here? Dolly Parton, Willie Nelson, older classic stuff from like the 60s ish. I was like, I enjoy that. So, and this one, this, this is one of my favorite. I saw it's called Hooked on the Classics. Mind you, I saw classics and disregard the fact that these were neon lights. This is not classical music. This is something that was made in the 80s, and it's basically when they took all these composers that wrote all these classical music, and they basically just made techno classic. Truth be told, I was a little thrown off at first, however, I love this thing. It's just so freaking good.
Here are a couple more of my vinyls that I thought were interesting. This one's called The Big Sound on Broadway. I love anything Broadway, especially like in the 50s, 60s. I just love that kind of music, especially Frank Sinatra, love his music. And then this one, I just love the look of this one, honestly. It's the Swan Lake Sleeping Beauty, and I thought that was really neat. Really cool cover. And I thought this was really cool. It has all the different popular artists in the 60s or early 70s. So I thought that was really fun. And yeah, and then I found this one. It is Donna Bargo. It says something else right here, but it's hard to see. And there's that in the back, and we'll see how that sounds. Vinyls were $3.99, so not bad. So I did buy a couple, and I definitely want to buy more in the future. And the last but not least, the Candyman. I just thought this was kind of fun, and the graphic, and it sounds like a probably fun music to listen to. The last item is just this boring, it's not that exciting, but it's just like this wooden crate, which honestly we'll probably put our vinyls inside. So
I'm not going to.
Why?
In the cabinet.
Okay, well, okay. Then we'll have to figure something else. Yeah, and this was only like $4.99, so not bad for an all-wood crate. That is all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed our thrift haul. I know it's kind of a long video, but we just wanted to share and show you guys what we found. And do you have anything else to say?
I'll see you. Well, I won't see you. You'll see me maybe in the next video when I have more books that I have gotten from the thrift store that I have not enough time to read.
Yeah, we tried to go thrifting more often. It can be kind of pricey. I mean, we spent like $133, so, you know.
It's all the books.
And it's time consuming. You know, you got to spend like a couple hours to dig through. So.
No, you don't.
Like this video, subscribe if you're not, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.